Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Before we begin, we apologize. Italian is our native language, so our accent and pronunciation won't be perfect. With that said, let's begin. We all know dining out has become a small luxury these days, and with inflation biting, wallets whip a little louder. So, what's the solution? Save! Maybe, like you tonight, choosing dinner at home with friends instead of a restaurant. The table is cleared, you've chatted, laughed, shared even the most embarrassing stories. Now what? A movie? Sure, but someone might doze off at the first yawn. Cards? Meh, too retro. A long board game? Maybe not. Work tomorrow. So let us, the shy entertainers, guide you. Get ready for our crackling, sparkling surprise quiz game. Before we dive in, here are the clear and simple rules. It's a multiple choice quiz, only one correct answer per question. Play solo, no teams, no hints, pure intelligence and mental speed. Write answers on paper or your phone notes. Abbreviations are allowed if understandable. Answers are revealed at the end. But plot twist, pass your answers to the player on your right. They correct you to avoid last minute magic. For each correct answer, you get 1 point. And if you get 4 correct answers in a row, you'll get 1 extra point. Highest score wins. No internet searches. Time won't allow it anyway. No coping, no hinting. Pausing the video during questions is not recommended. It kills the game's rhythm. If most players can't understand your answers, the answer is void.
Now, contestants, breathe deep, sharpen pencils, or charge phones. Game on. May the best prepared or luckiest win.
In which city is the tragedy, Romeo and Juliet, by William Shakespeare set? What is the name of this imaginary character and secondary antagonist from the animated film, Aladdin? Which of these singers has won an Oscar? Which character from Greek mythology accidentally killed his father and married his mother? What is the anatomical compartment of the chest where the human heart is located called? In which country is Stonehenge located? What is the name of the director in the photo? Who wrote the novel, For Whom the Bell Tolls? How many elements does the periodic table officially contain? The waters of which strait bathe the coasts of Morocco and Spain?
Hey friends, Enjoying our quizzes? Subscribe to not miss future challenges. Like this video if you did, and comment with topic suggestions. Maybe your idea will be next.
In Greek mythology, what was Achilles' only vulnerable point? Who was the inventor of dynamite? Which group was Michael Jackson part of when he began his solo career? In anatomy, by what name is the patella more commonly known? What is the name of this famous tennis player? Which plant is shown in the photo? What is the male bee called? What is the instrument for measuring atmospheric humidity called? How many kilometers does 1 mile correspond to? What is the capital of Malta?
And here we are at the highlight of the evening. Minds have been put to the test. Answers have been written. And now it's finally time to see who nailed it. Pass your sheet or your phone to the player on your right. Get comfortable, relax your brain power, because the big scoring is about to begin. Ready?
1. In which city is the tragedy, Romeo and Juliet, by William Shakespeare set? Set in Verona and Mantua, and composed between 1594 and 1596, it is one of the best-known and most performed plays. 2. What is the name of this imaginary character and secondary antagonist from the animated film, Aladdin? Iago is an irascible, selfish, slightly rude and cowardly character, accustomed to complaining and making sarcastic and cutting comments, but ultimately defenseless and with a good heart. 3. Which of these singers has won an Oscar? Lady Gaga won the Oscar for Best Original Song with the track, Shallow, from the film, A Star is Born. 4. Which character from Greek mythology accidentally killed his father and married his mother? The Greek myth of Oedipus, who unknowingly killed his father Laius and, equally unknowingly, married his own mother Jocasta. 5. What is the anatomical compartment of the chest where the human heart is located called? The heart, in humans, is located in the center of the chest cavity, more precisely in the middle mediastinum, between the two lungs. 6. In which country is Stonehenge located? In England. Stonehenge is a Neolithic site located near Amesbury in Wiltshire. 7. What is the name of the director in the photo? Sir Christopher Edward Nolan is a British film director, screenwriter and producer with American citizenship. 8. Who wrote the novel, For Whom the Bell Tolls? For Whom the Bell Tolls is a 1940 novel by Ernest Hemingway, which tells through an alter ego the direct experience of the author himself, who took part in the Spanish Civil War as a war correspondent on the side of the Republican Popular Army. 9. How many elements does the periodic table officially contain? Scientists are already working to create elements 119 and 120, but currently the periodic table officially contains 118 elements. 10. The waters of which strait bathe the coasts of Morocco and Spain? The waters of the strait bathe the coasts of Morocco, Spain and Gibraltar. 11. In Greek mythology, what was Achilles' only vulnerable point? Achilles was killed by Paris with an arrow aimed at his right heel. 12. Who was the inventor of dynamite? Alfred Nobel is known for being the inventor of dynamite and the creator and founder of the Nobel Prize. 13. Which group was Michael Jackson part of when he began his solo career? The Jackson 5 are an American musical group formed in the 1960s in Gary, Indiana. 14. In anatomy, by what name is the patella more commonly known? The kneecap. 15. What is the name of this famous tennis player? To date he has won 23 ATP titles, and in February 2022 he became world number 1. Daniil Medvedev. 16. Which plant is shown in the photo? The olive tree is a fruit tree belonging to the Oleaceae family. 17. What is the male bee called? The drone, also called the bumblebee. 18. What is the instrument for measuring atmospheric humidity called? The hygrometer is an instrument that measures the relative humidity of the air. 19. How many kilometers does 1 mile correspond to? The land mile or English mile is exactly 1,609.344 meters long. It is still commonly used in English-speaking countries. 20. What is the capital of Malta? Valletta.
Okay, people, time for the truth. Calculate each player's score, but not your own. Tally the points of the player to your left. Doubt your official scorer's math skills? Double check your score, we don't mind. Remember the scoring rules: 1 point per correct answer, and 1 extra point for every 4 consecutive correct answers. Ready? The evening's champions will be crowned shortly. And that's a wrap, friends. Hosting tonight was a joy. Thanks for sharing your laughter and challenges with us. Like, subscribe, and comment if you did enjoy this. We'll see you, energized and curious, in the next video. Until then, long live your love of games.